officer. Welcome once again.
Thank you so much. I'm truly privileged to be here in Malawi. As you said, my name is Jose.
Yes.
Njoke Emwengonjiri. Yes, Chambo is the best fish ever.
Yes.
I approve it as the best fish in Africa.
Thank you very much. That is our guest, Jose Ngunjiri from Africa Fire Mission, who is the fire safety officer. Let us go straight into our program today.
Absolutely.
We want to hear more about fire.
Yes.
I understand fire is one of the major things that claim lives, that destroy property, and that destroys the environment that we live in.
Yes.
I would like to hear from you the current status of fire accidents in Africa. Where are we?
Wow, we as Africa, and what I usually say, and you've had it in my conversation, is we have local problems and we have some local solutions. And the current situation, I would say, in Africa, we're still a developing continent, and we should be proud of that.
Yes.
And with the current development of us getting to use propane gas cylinders from the mbaulas that we have, the charcoal.
Yes.
So the current situation is that fires are not as rampant, but then when they occur, they devastate.
They destroy.
Yeah. Why? It's because of the setup of our homes. You find that with how, for example, the African household, where we sleep is where we cook.
Yes, exactly.
You know? And unfortunately, where we cook is where the exit is.
Yes.
We just have only one exit. So you find when fire occurs, it really destroys.
Yes.
So in advancement, we shall get to start seeing more fires happening. It doesn't say that it is unsafe to use the gas cylinders, but we need to be prepared before this new technology. We embrace this technology. How ready are we? Yeah, so the current situation is fires are not so much, but then when they happen, they really destroy. For example, like in Nairobi, with a population of about 5 million citizens, we usually have up to about 9 fires daily.
Daily?
Yes, 5 to 9 fires daily. And you see, that is with the introduction of these gas cylinders. We call them the propane cylinders. So Malawi is still developing to that position. But then when we equip the firefighters, we'll tend to reduce that fire.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's our hope and prayer.
Maybe share with us how dangerous are fire accidents.
Wow, fires are dangerous, really dangerous. In what sense? By the way, did you know smoke itself kills much faster than fire?
I didn't know.
Imagine, because of the carbon monoxide that happens. First of all, you get choked. What happens? You get asphyxiated. You cannot breathe.
Yes.
You know. So even before the fire rages onto your body, the smoke has already come onto you, and you're already dead. You know. That is why I usually say we need to install fire smoke detectors in our homes. You know, the stick alone. You just have a battery, and then they stick. And then when it gets to smoke, it is triggered by smoke.
It alerts
you.
Yes.
It alerts you, and then you crawl outside. So fire is dangerous. It destroys property. It destroys lives. You see, myself, as you can see, I don't have fingers in my hand, and my face was messed up by fire.
Oh.
It is, and that happened when I was just 4 months old.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Because my house help left the stove, the kerosene stove on, and then it messed me up. But you see, before it blew, first of all, smoke messed my whole breathing system. Just by God's grace, I got to be alive. So Fire is devastating, as you can get to see now. I have no limbs, but it can be prevented.
It can be prevented.
It can be prevented. I usually say there's nothing 100%, so I'll stick by 99.99%.
Preventable.
Yes.
So you have mentioned that Malawi and even Kenya, we are developing countries.
Yes.
Whereby we are now migrating from using charcoal, firewood,
yes,
to using gas.
Correct.
Whereby you said gas is one of the things that causes fire accidents. My question would be, are we doing enough, or is government doing enough in investing in combating these fire accidents?
So that's an interesting question, and it is usually debatable in the sense that, number one, I'd say yes. So far I've been in Malawi 3 times, and from the first time that I came about 3 years ago, there was not so much of the gas cylinders.
Yes.
Right now, as I'm speaking, there's much more. And in fact, I went further and did my own personal observation. I could see government has already put safety measures on the ground for these people the vendors.
Yes.
Yes. So since we're developing, I could say, well, at the moment, in comparison to Kenya, the gas cylinders are still expensive. You know, and from what I can say, using gas cylinders is the safest way. It is the safest way. Number one, for your information, gas is a natural product. It's actually a byproduct of petrol.
Yes.
And it is clean burning. What do I mean by that? When it is burning, it will not affect the people who are in the kitchen. However, for as much as gas itself is safe, the users need to understand they need to clean the gas cylinder after they've cooked. They need to maintain the gas accessories. Don't buy these accessories just from any other place.
Yes.
Buy from the vendors.
Recommended
vendors. Yeah. Why am I saying recommended vendors? Because when it is faulty, bro, they will return it back to the who? To the vendor. But if you buy it from the street and you return it, first of all, you don't have no receipts. Secondly, where's your case? I cannot say that I bought it from you. You're going to go like, no, I don't know you. But if it is a vendor, you have a receipt, so I have proof. And number two, they are 100% sure that this product that they're selling has gone through, in Kenya we call it the KEBS, Bureau of Standards. I don't know if you have Bureau of Standards.
Malawi Bureau of Standards.
Yes. So in Kenya we have Kenya Bureau of Standards. So that product has gone on Malawi Bureau of Standards. So, and that's why we are here, to actually get to share knowledge with the firefighters, and they can go teach people. Look at the spiral, the effect. When the community is already confident and they've been taught by the firefighters on how to use gas cylinders, there's revenue generated for the government, and I can assure you 100% it is a safe, gas is safe, but then now the users need to be trained on how to use it.
Okay, now let us go to our next discussion. What should people do in times of fire accident?
Wow, thank you for that question. People they panic.
Yes.
They get frantic. And by default, what do? They start looking for water. They even sometimes people shut up. They don't talk. The first thing you should do when you see fire is to raise an alarm. How do you raise an alarm? For example, when God forbid a rock falls onto your foot, what do? You'll scream.
Yes.
So the first thing you do when you see fire, you should scream, fire!
Yeah. So that neighbors and other people can help you.
That's the first. The second thing you should always do is look at what is burning.
Okay.
Because not all fires are extinguished by water.
Yes.
But then naturally, you'll go to your bucket full of water and
To the
throw
tap.
it.
Yes,
And
yes.
what if it is electricity fire? Oh my gosh.
That's dangerous.
You'll see, you'll end up in hospital or
Yeah.
it will be fatal. Number two, if you attack liquid cooking oil fires with water, it will explode. In fact, if you put water into 1 liter of liquid cooking oil, it multiplies 1,700 times of steam.
Uh-huh.
We shall be doing that training, which we have done actually. The Lilongwe Fire Brigade is ready. Last year when I was here, we did that event and they got to go out there. They usually go out there and teach to tell people don't add water into hot liquid cooking oil. Yeah, so we want to equip more of this. Yeah.
So, maybe briefly, do citizens have responsibility in fire accidents?
Yes, they do.
Can you
They
share with
do.
us?
Thank you so much for that question. The responsibility of the citizen is to call the fire brigade.
The local
Fire brigade. Do you know? Let's have this candid conversation. People say that we as firefighters come late, isn't it?
Yeah, they do.
But if let's think pragmatically. Is that true, really? I would say no. This is why. Before they call the fire brigade, what happens? They start fighting the fire.
On their own.
They want to save their title deed.
Yes.
They want to save their birth certificate of their grandmother.
Yes, yes.
And then they forget to call the fire brigade.
Yeah.
That, for your information, fire multiplies double every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute double.
Eh,
Now, 4 minutes down the line,
the fire is growing.
it's actually on its developing stage. And that's where a good Samaritan was passing over, not even you,
A good Samaritan. He
Hello?
calls the local fire
fire
brigade
brigade.
now.
And then we think, good, we just been called for a fire, let's go save the world. Man, when we arrive, it's fully developed. What happens? We get to be attacked. And when it is fully developed, the fire engine has a small capacity of water. What is the community going to say? Ay bana, you guys didn't come with water.
They didn't help us.
They didn't help us. They're eating our money. No,
Yes.
no, that is not true. Let's have a perception of a behavioral change by, number one, get to call the fire, raise the alarm, get to call the fire brigade on time. I promise you, we shall come and help you. Do you know that is an oath that we have signed? Just the way military have signed an oath.
Yes, yes. You also do the same?
Yes. We've been trained for the job. And there is no way we will ever not come and save you. Because it is actually, it's criminal if I don't come and help you. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Yes. So, call us on time. That is the responsibility of the fire. The citizen.
Yes.
Yes, from there they'll start loving us. They'll start appreciating us. Imagine this. Have you seen that's why you see the fire engines have broken windows. That's not beautiful.
Those are stones from the citizens.
Can you imagine
Throwing stones on you.
Can you throw stone in your car?
No way.
Can you throw stone to your brother?
No way.
Now that car is not us, doesn't belong to me, the firefighter. That is your car, brother.
Yes.
Don't throw stone in your car. If you throw a rock at me, you're throwing a stone on your brother,
Someone
on your
is
husband,
supposed to help
on
me.
your wife. Because we have fire ladies, somebody who's supposed to help you.
Yeah.
Yes? So we call for the citizens to be more lenient and to be more cooperative. And when we come on the ground, the responsibility of the citizen is not to grab the hoses and to prick them. You know, they prick them
Yeah.
and then they start removing water because they're saying we are too slow. No, we are not slow. Because we know how to fight the fire.
Yeah.
We are going to learn about behavioral fire behavior. We're going to learn about things like reading the smoke. When the smoke is black, what does it mean?
What does it mean? Yes.
When the smoke is white, what does it mean? So the citizen is pricking the delivery hose. It is reducing the pressure of the water to come out. Now, therefore, we cannot be so effective in extinguishing the fire.
Okay, now let us come to your side. What is your role in combating fire accidents?
As a firefighter, right?
As a firefighter, yes.
My role as a firefighter in combating fires is, number one, my safety is paramount. As a firefighter, I need to go back home.
Yes, yes.
So even though I have the fire kit, which the citizens say it is fireproof,
it isn't?
It is not.
Okay.
It burns.
We thought now you can go into the fire.
Oh, don't kill us, man. Don't kill us. Please, don't kill us. We, our responsibility is to first of all be safe.
Yeah.
Number two is to save life, and then property. But here's the thing. If the building is fully involved, I'm talking about fully involved, the firefighter has to take care of himself first. We don't want to lose two people.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's already fatal. So why should I go inside and then now we lose two people? So first of all, we save life, and by the citizen calling us early, we have the equipment. We have the tools to help us go and combat the fire. So, and we have techniques to actually go combat. So our first interest is life. After the life is property. And by the way, did you know, and the citizen need to understand this, did you know also firefighters respond to vehicle fires? So one of the responsibility of firefighters is to extricate carefully and safely, as much as we can, the person who has been trapped in the vehicle.
During road accident.
During road accident. Please, no pulling citizens out of the car wanting to save. You're going to mess up with their spinal cord.
Yeah.
You're going to remove their hand. Call the fire brigade. We have the tools. We have jaws of lives. We have the tools to cut, the scissors.
Yes.
Yes, the big scissors to actually to open up the vehicle. Yes, and the Lilongwe is ready. I'm saying that with absolute confidence. Yes, not political.
Yeah, no. Yeah, sure.
You know, I'm from Kenya, and if something is not good, I'll say. We have the equipment. Yeah, the only thing that we need is just to constantly train. So that's a responsibility of the firefighter.
Do you face challenges in your work?
Oh yes, we do.
Can you please share with us? What challenges do you face?
One of the challenges we usually face is, number one, when we respond to the community. The community throws stones to us.
Okay.
They invite us with rocks and stones. Hey, go! Now, you called us, and then you don't want us. Hey, here's the thing. Even though the community has extinguished the fire, we are still needed in the scene.
To assess the damage.
To assess the damage,
even
number
the
one.
cause of the fire.
Thank you for mentioning that. To ascertain the cause of the fire, let's assume, for example, if it was an electrical fault, the citizen has already told us to go. How shall we report to Malawi Power?
ESCOM.
Yes, ESCOM.
Yes.
What? Maybe there was a faulty, what do you call it?
A
Transformer?
Line or a transformer or a pole.
With investigations that we are well equipped at the fire station, like the fire chief of Lilongwe, has actually that skill of doing the fire investigation. Allow us to actually go do that investigation. Number two, one of the challenges again we face is I'd say in our work, we need the city council, the management to continue supporting us. Yes, they are supporting us, I would say,
you need
but
more
we need
of
more
the support.
We need the more support. We need the budget allocation being made much more to this. Because you know what? An investor, before they come and invest in this great city of Lilongwe, do you know what they do secretly? And they actually go and do the consultancy. The consultancy goes to the fire station and checks, let me see how equipped.
Are we safe?
Are we safe with this $1 million US dollar, $1 billion US dollars you're going to invest? Is my investment safe? Guess what? If they find that we are safe, look at the ripple effect. Look at the ripple effect. The ripple effect is more employment, more jobs, and better investment and better protection.
Okay.
Yes.
Looking at our time, Jose, I would have loved.
We just started.
Yes.
Come on. All right.
No, I think we'll be doing these kind of interviews online.
Okay.
You know, we are living in a
digital space.
Yeah, digital space. So our viewers that are watching, in case they are left along the way, don't worry. We'll be having Jose right away from Kenya.
Absolutely.
He's a good man. He's going to allow us to be doing that.
Absolutely.
But Jose, I would have loved if we could have talked a lot more.
Yes.
But looking at the time, I think we have to say goodbye to our viewers. Maybe your last words, Jose.
My last words is, love the firefighters. Please don't throw rocks or stones to us. And number 3, in case of any emergency, the first thing that you need to do is to call the fire brigade. And number 3, if you find there's a lot of smoke in your home, crawl on the ground and get out. Don't walk straight. Crawl on the ground and get out. That will save your life.
No, Jose, thank you very much for your precious time.
You're welcome, sir.
We are privileged to have you in this program.
Pleasure is all mine.
Dear viewers, we have come to an end of today's episode of Safety Tips here on Luntha Television. This is a program that we highlight a number of hazards that pose a threat to our lives, properties, and environment. And in today's program, we had Jose Ngunjili from Kenya, who is the fire safety officer from Africa Fire Mission. Until next time, you have been with me, Roderick Kwane. Goodbye.
Glad to join our news bulletin right here on Luntha Television. I'm Charity Chilanga. First, a look at the top stories.
In his catechesis, Pope Francis has reflected on the work of the Holy Spirit in Revelation, which he said